Howdy, Earthlings. I thought talking about the sponsor who tried to pay me in adult toys was going to be the weirdest thing I'd be talking about this week, but I just got an email from a representative at Rumble who saw my channel and asked me to join the site. If you didn't know, Rumble markets itself as the free speech platform. Their top creators are all right-wingers who hate trans people and furries. I'd say I'd hate them back, but I genuinely don't think about them at all. Until something like this happens, of course. Let's start with that I'm a leftist. Not a Joe Biden one, but further left than that. You know, the real dangerous ones, the ones that Mama tells you to watch out for. I don't talk about my political beliefs because it doesn't overlap with my content. Not a whole lot of opportunity to talk about, you know, trans stuff or political beliefs or my thoughts on the police and stuff like that when talking about, you know, proto-gens, I guess. But yeah, super leftist. Please leave your hate mail in the comments, it's good for the algorithm. But if I were to ever express any interest in Rumble, the right-wing platform, it would have to be as a joke. With that, a Rumble representative sent an email suggesting that I join. I realized with one of their replies that this is likely someone working on a commission because their join link has their name at the end. I'll read the email in just a second, but I want to make it clear that I told them respectfully that with Rumble's history and biggest creators being anti-trans and anti-furry, I didn't feel like I'd be welcomed there with open arms. I mean, one of their biggest people is like Steven Crowder, Sneeko, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of right-wing content. It's not something that that is frequently searched. I'm too busy watching creepypastas and cryptid videos. Anyway, they're the free speech platform, right? So they gotta be welcoming to me at least a little bit. I thought about it a bit, and the content that gets the most views on YouTube is rage bait, negative content, and hateful content, and the biggest consumers of trans media are the right-wing, conservatives, Republicans, all that. They go out of their way to click on trans content and leave a nasty message. So maybe if I posted there on Rumble, I could get some views. I checked, and some other leftists are doing similar. Some of you might be worried that I'd be generating new views for Rumble, and that wouldn't be happening. People on Rumble are there because they hate other platforms and won't leave Rumble for anything besides Kick. So I wouldn't be increasing Rumble's revenue. They'd be there watching stuff regardless, so I may as well get my fair share, right? Well, I also wouldn't be attracting any new users to the platform because leftists don't use Rumble. So, you know, my target audience, my main audience, the fine people at home who watch my videos, have no issue sticking with YouTube. None of you are gonna leave to Rumble to check out the same exact video uploaded possibly weeks later. But I could even make a video about the reactions I get there at Rumble. Anyway, what do you all think? Should I join Rumble and post a bunch of furry content and put it into haters' feeds? Let me know in the comments. Some person said something like, it's an infinite money glitch. So, I don't know. So let's read that email. Hi there. Hope all is well. I'm Blank, and I represent Rumble, an exciting video and live streaming platform that's rapidly gaining momentum as a YouTube alternative. Probably not for the reasons they want to be growing. It was revealed not too long ago that they were using deceptive ways to fluff view counts. Basically, a 15-second video counts as one view, which is not that weird. On YouTube, a 30-second video is counted as a view, but where this gets weird is streams let you play a preview video that will show up before the stream goes live. You could set this video to be 15 seconds and it would play on a loop. Anyone watching the stream before it is live would be adding an additional view every 15 seconds watched. It's not anything super major, it is essentially view botting, but the main concern is this kind of deceptive counting does not go over well with advertisers usually. It's like, you know, it's like saying, we have the biggest platform on the internet, and it's filled with bots. Twitter. Anyway, we're eager to welcome your channel to Rumble, where you can connect with a fresh audience and unlock new revenue opportunities. They link my channel. Our platform offers a vibrant community. That's certainly a word for them. And innovative features designed to help creators like you thrive. If you're ready to expand your audience and maximize your earnings, we'd love to feature your channel on Rumble. Interested in learning more? No, not really. I think the reason they're reaching out to me is the same reason that they made the gaming tab on Rumble. Appealing to conservatives doesn't work long term. It's not sustainable because many of the people they have on this platform are advertiser liabilities. YouTube used to be swimming in right-wing content, more so than now even, but advertisers threatened to pull out if YouTube didn't change this, because some people were getting pretty racist. So they began to crack down on channels and incorporate the limited monetization thingy. That's the little yellow icon that you hear YouTubers complain about. This was called the Adpocalypse. It was one of many. Rumble wants channels like mine that are safe because we don't pose a threat to advertisers. Pretty simple, as you'll never catch me going on a racist tirade or promoting violence. I responded with, "Hi, thank you for checking out my channel, but I'll have to decline. Being transgender and not of the Blair White variety, I feel like my presence on the platform wouldn't be very welcome there. Unless you feel differently, I don't see me being a good fit for what you have going on over there." They did not respond to my concerns because this is a recruiter. They just want me to click their special link so that they can get their commission, which I won't. Instead, they gave me the good old-fashioned copy-paste, support response. Let's take a look at that one real quick. "Hi Sarah, and thanks for your email. Rumble is a fast-growing video platform and YouTube alternative. We currently monetize with ads similar to YouTube and share 60% of the earnings with the creator. You start monetizing right away, and there are no special requirements. YouTube can..." Well, that's kind of a bad thing. You should have some requirements. It's how you separate the wheat from the chaff, you know? There's a reason why YouTube made it minimum 1,000 subscribers. YouTube can still be your primary platform, but you can also use Rumble as an additional revenue stream. Basically, you do not lose anything by placing the videos on Rumble, as you keep all the rights to the videos. You can upload any videos you want, both old and new. We are simply offering you another platform to monetize the same content you are already monetizing elsewhere. The CPM is on average $10 net to the creator. But please note that this is just an average. It can be more, it can be less, depending on many factors. $10 is not great. YouTube's average CPM is $15.34. I looked this up. A few places say around the $15 mark. This place is offering me 50% less. So really this is just, you know, a little bit extra, and considering that the view counts on Rumble tend to be a lot lower than YouTube, a lower CPM and a lower view count both result in much less money, which is probably why they're like saying, hey, you can keep your stuff from YouTube and still post to Rumble, because there's no way that they're going to get someone to entirely switch over to YouTube unless they've been banned from YouTube. Sneeko. Getting started on Rumble is super easy. If you don't have an account on Rumble, you'll have to first register a free account here, and then they send me a link that has their name at the end of it. It's probably like an affiliate marketing link kind of thing. They probably just email a bunch of people, and they get a cut based off of how many people they get to join. Once you're signed in, you'll be able to create your channel here. Then they give me a link that doesn't have their name. This is an essential step, as the videos need to be uploaded with the channel and not the main account, as this can affect their visibility. On the top of the right side, you'll find the upload button to upload your videos, and during the uploading process, choose the Rumble Player licensing option, the third one. This is non-exclusive and allows you to keep the rights over the content. You can also live stream on Rumble at the same time you do that on YouTube and keep 80% of the tips. Now, I misunderstood this line at first. I thought they were saying that YouTube kept 80% of the tips. That's just some bad wording. But what they're saying is that on Rumble, you get 80% of tips and they keep 20%. On YouTube, you keep 70% and YouTube keeps 30%. I think Kick said that you get to keep all of your tips, but usually the smaller this cut is for them, the more of an agenda kind of thing they're trying to push. They have a plan. Kick is trying to be disruptive streaming networks against Twitch and YouTube. Kick is trying to get their foot in the door the same way Uber got their foot in the door on taxis. They come in offering a lower price, offering more money to the people who participate in it. And then once they replace the company that they're trying to replace, then they jack up their prices and make everything cost way more than it did with the other people. It's called Disruptive. It's called Disruptive Technology. And that's what Rumble is doing here too, is Rumble is offering a lower cut while offering you some money, I guess, in exchange to help them boost their platform and get them to a position where they can flip it around on you and start taking a larger cut of your money. If the company doesn't go under, I wouldn't be surprised if they went to the 50-50 split that Twitch does. Please let me know if you have any questions, and we look forward to working with you. If you're trying to recruit people to your site, this isn't the way to go about it. I expressed a legitimate concern, and they ignored me. The lack of sympathy or empathy isn't really a surprise, but at least pretend to care. At least pretend to, if you want me to join. But that's pretty much it. It's nothing special. It's a little wild to invite a trans furry to your trans and furry hating site, but there you go. If I were to post there, it'd be purely for the content. The hate mail and mean comments alone would be worth making a video on. But I'm also curious as to what other sort of furry creators they have on the platform. I was looking earlier, and the only one I could find was someone posting borderline fetish content. I think I saw a fart comic on there. And then the other thing was this dude who's going and reviewing furry women. They're like on episode 100 or something like that by now. Good for them, respect the grind. But if I posted there, I'd have to start every video with, if you're asking why a transgender furry leftist is in your feed, then you should ask Rumble, because they sent me an invite. I don't expect to be changing any minds or, you know, turning any people more towards the leftist side or anything like that, because I don't think arguing this kind of stuff on the internet actually helps anyone. People refuse to see the harm done to others until it is in front of them, and even then, they may try to make excuses then too. I don't think using the internet is a very effective tool at converting people to leftism, although it's a very effective tool at converting people to the right. I think the best way to de-radicalize people from the right is to meet them and talk to them in person and show them the first-hand effects of the system they support having on other people. Because when you're behind a screen, it's very easy for them to not think of you as a person. When you're a blue-haired woman shouting in a picture, it's very easy to build a stereotype and an idea of what kind of person you are, without ever actually getting to know the person behind that image. I also don't expect to be making any money from this. Many of their supposed top creators have less than 1 million subs. I'm thinking they don't do too well over there. Anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks to my patrons who help me make content and own the not libs. If you want to get emotes to use in my comments, become a YouTube channel member. If you want early access to my original species course, then sub to my Patreon at the $5 or higher tier. We're about 10 lessons in, which is way ahead of YouTube. I think they're 2 lessons in. Either way, you'll get your name up here. So thanks to Quilla Raven, Najk, Blonde Fishy, Worm Syrup, Alexis C, Radiante, Raskver, WildKitty69, B, Bait, Sly, Colorado Blue, Vaderson, Linky, Spikejack, Copyleft, and Malding Brick. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting. And, see y'all later. Bye.